Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. It's been a little while, hope everyone's alright. Back sea fishing today, having a go on the hounds. Not done much sea fishing for a bit, obviously we've been quiet this time of year and stuff. So yeah, been doing bits of carp fishing. Last session I didn't do a video, but the one before I did, that's up there now. So today, yeah, having a go at the hounds. Little road trip with the lads. I'm with Chrissy and Craig today. I won't say where we are. Most lads will probably know when they see the footage. But like I say, I'm not going to name the mark just for respect for the locals. So we have had a bit of a drive out, so it's not on our doorstep. There's a few down already, to be fair. Still just waiting for the tide to ebb out. There's about another half a dozen lads down already, so I think it's going to be busy. Been the bank all the weekend and that. So yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm going to peel some crab, get some crab peeled off, get the rigs out, and then I'll talk you through the rigs and baiting up and stuff like that. I'm just going to get sorted now, so I've just got down on the mark, and we'll talk you through tackle, rigs, bait and stuff like that, and see if we can get some hounds nailed. There's been some coming out, not in massive numbers, but there's been a few coming out, decent sized ones, mid doubles and stuff like that. So let's see what we can do, and I'll bring this back. Right then guys, rig today is running up and over rig. That just clips all up. That's the rig. 6 ounce lead with a nice bait clip on. When I've seen people fishing for hounds, right, and they overcomplicate things. All these different fancy rigs and stuff, and you see, I've seen people in the past using like 4, 5 or 6 hooks. There's absolutely no need. Even if you look at a 15-pound hound, it's not that got big much of a mouth. As long as your hook is nice and strong and sharp, that's the main thing. As a go-to, I will use 1 O's, 2 O's, as long as they're strong. You know what I'm like for Sakuma mantas. Sakuma manta extra 1 O or 2 O is the hook I normally use. Today, my good mate Jay Lee from Zulkon Sports in Hartlepool, he has just got a batch of hooks in, so he's given me some for testing. Now, I don't know if you can see that. That there is the 1 O. Absolutely razor sharp, and they feel really strong. Quite heavy gauge. Very similar to the Sakuma Manta Extra. So today I'm going to be using them and see what they're like. So I'll just show you how I'll bait up. So I've just peeled my crab, small crab, no need for big massive baits neither. All I'll ever use for hounds is fresh crab and squid as a combo. 90% of the time it'll just be fresh crab. A bit later on in the year, start travelling down the coast, I do like a bit of squid mixed in, but simple stuff. Nice small peeler, whipped on like so. That's it, that's the bait. Really simple. Down comes the little razor sharp chinook. That's a 1 O. Round that goes, and there's my bait. That's it. 30-pound amnesia hook length, 70-pound rig body, up and over the top. Clip that onto the bait clip on the lead. And that's the rig. There's the little bait tucked in behind the lead. clips onto your main line, wash, and away she goes, and that's it. I have also got, because I'll be double packing, I've got just a short pulley as well. Sometimes that shouldn't do today because there's a fair bit of tide and it's flat. Sometimes the up and overs do have a tendency to tangle sometimes, so I'll just switch between the two and see what works the best. So yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone for watching for the previous videos. It's been good response, which I'm happy about, really happy about. I have also, again, my mate Jay got me a microphone as a gift, so I'm hoping the wind noise isn't too bad now. There's not much wind today at all anyhow, like, so I'm hoping it's a bit clear, the talking and stuff. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So if you haven't already, I would absolutely love people to start subscribing to the channel. It's absolutely free, it costs nothing at all for you to do. Just click the subscribe button, and honestly, it means a lot. So if you can start subscribing, I'd be over the moon. Really appreciate it. So we'll get this rig out and see what type of action we can get. Thank you. Right then, let's get the first chuck out. Shimano Bullseye, £30 whiplash, £90 leader, braid, and me brand spanking new XGT14. Absolutely fantastic rods. Let's see how it goes.
I know you normally do like
Right, that's the second castaway now. Tide's absolutely screaming out. Flying out it is. Craig, my pal there's just had one. Second chuck. Well, he had a bite, pulled right over, took a bit of line. He lifted into it, and as soon as he felt the weight, got cut off. So there's a bit of a snag or something out there, even though we're fishing on clean ground. So he's up his breaking strain of his braid and see if that cures it. So my tips for anyone, obviously you see in the Facebook and forums and all the rest of it, people posting hounds, double figure hounds, and you think, right, I want to go and have a go at the hounds. Just a couple of tips for you. If you haven't done it before, it's like I stated earlier, keep things simple. First and foremost, keep things simple. Don't only need all these fancy singing and dancing rigs. Keep things simple. Fish the same as you would for cod over clean ground. Just scale things down a bit. Size your hooks. Keep your hooks small. As long as they're a strong, sharp hook, keep them small. Next tip, I would say, fresh crab. They love fresh crab. I wouldn't personally go fishing for hounds on the marks I fish without fresh crab. You will catch another bait, of course you will. I've caught on ragworm before when I've been fishing for bass. I've caught them on half a bluey when I've been fishing for taupe. But to catch numbers and be confident, I'd say fresh crab all day long, and a little bit of squid sometimes. I've seen plenty of people catch on straight squid, but you could fish alongside someone there fishing straight squid and you fishing fresh crab, and you'll outdo them at least 10 to 1 in my experience. So source some fresh crab and get some information on the marks you're going to go and travel to. We know the northeast isn't known for smoothhound fishing. You pick the odd ones up now and again, but get some information first. Don't just fill your car and travel miles and miles and miles and not checking the forecast and checking conditions, and just do a bit of homework first. Don't just dive into it, or go with someone who knows the marks. It just got to be safe. Again, check the weather forecast. Hounds predominantly don't like swell, so make sure the conditions for wherever you're going are flat. Yeah, just do your homework first. Also, another big one is fish care. Although everyone thinks, oh look, a big shark, so to speak. They're not that hardy fish, so look after them when you catch them. I've seen lads hooking them up by the mouth on scales and stuff, like 12 to 15 pound hounds straight through the mouth and hanging them upside down on the scales and stuff. Just use either a big bag for life or a sling. Today I've just brought my carp weighing gear, just a cheap sling, and my carp scales. Just look after the fish, make sure they go back well, you know. Get your fight out of them and enjoy it and let them go. Another big point there, make sure your drag's set. I've seen so many rods get dragged off the tripod and stuff. Just have your drag set slightly, especially fishing braid as well. There's no stretching it straight over like. So yeah, enjoy it and get on them. As you can see, t-shirt weather today. First time for a long time, so we just had constantly easterly winds. Easterlies, freezing cold. Glorious today, t-shirt straight on. So let's see how the session goes, and hopefully I can bring you a fish. Right guys, second chuck. Didn't even know I had it on, didn't see a bite. Had a massive ball of weed on, so the weeds just came on. Little hound pup. Absolutely beautiful little thing. But first hound of the year. Can't complain. Absolutely fluked it, by the way. Yeah. Hook straight in the bottom lip. Fantastic. Let's get some bigger ones there. Tide's absolutely flying. Look at that GT14 sat over, absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. Sat nice. Absolutely chock-a-block. All the way along. All the way that way. Like being back at the Euros. Just less swell. I'll bring his back. On that ledge now.
Alright.
fair chuck, get in. Just hooked in the corner on the little chino. Great fight. I don't know what's that. Should do £7, something like that. Keep still. Really strong fish. Fantastic. Fresh crab. Doing the business. Get in. Let's get a bigger one out. Another fish on, guys. Nearly pulled the rod out to rest that one. Absolutely tore off that one there. Rod nearly off the rest. Stripping line. Hopefully it's a better one. Absolutely go like crazy. Up and down the beach. Always make sure your drag's set. Unless your rod's gone or your braid's snapped. Has this picked you up, mate? Kited right long round that way, like. Off, mate. I think it's only gone round you and brought you back here. That's a better one. Some fight with that. Get a look at that. Get in. We'll get it weighed and I'll bring his back, see what she weighs. That is 16.2. That's with a sling. 16.2 with a sling. I'll release the fish and then I'll weigh the sling. What a fight. Again guys, fish care's paramount. See, nice big carp sling. Look after the fish, they look after you, so to speak. But look at that for a fish. Powerful. Fantastic fish. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. What a fish. What a fish. Just getting a few stills. We'll get her back. Bring you back. Thank you. Right, just weighed the sling. The sling's £1.12. It weighed 16.2. So I'll do the maths because I can't do it off the top of my head. I want to get another rig back out. But my PB hound was 14.5. So I'll do the maths and I'll get back to you. I'm going to get another rig out. I'll bring you back, thank you. Right guys, I've worked out that fish. If I've done the maths right, I might be wrong. Someone will surely tell me. At £14.4, which is a pound less than my PB. Absolutely cracking fish, I'm absolutely over the moon with it. Really, really long fish. Not much girth on it, as they will get bigger as the season goes on. But cracking fish, cracking fight. Ran me all over the place. I hope the footage turned out alright. Was up and down the beach, taking line. Nearly pulled the rod in on the initial take. But it's absolutely gone crazy. Every cast since my second cast I've had a fish. I think I've had 7 fish out now. The last, since that biggin, I've just had pups, like 3-4 pounders, something like that. But I got that the biggest one on a fresh crab and a little bit of squid. So as long as you've got fresh crab on, you're getting a fish. But there's fish right up and down the beach now. I've literally haven't had time to peel a crab or anything. Just been absolutely hectic. And as you can see, the weather turned for the worst. Sunglasses off, waterproofs on. But yeah, I've literally just bait back up, and just to do another part of the video, I haven't got my rig out in the water at the moment, so I'll fire that one out. The tide's eased right off now to nearly bottom water. The weed's gone and there's just fish right up and down, all over. Everyone's into them, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to get this one back out. So I'm absolutely buzzing with that fish. Buzzing. Let's get this out and I'll bring you back. Cheers. We all want this. Small ones just seem to run in towards the beach. Run right into the beach here. And they start going a bit there. The action on the GT14 is absolutely fantastic for this type of fishing line.
Doggy. Hey, that's not going on YouTube. Dogfish, that.
Yeah.
What are you about? Sniffing?
The day wouldn't be complete with one of them, would it? Without one of them, should I say. Doggy. I said it was small, didn't I? We made shouting there. I bet that's not going on YouTube. They can be absolute torture in places, can't they, these things? But sometimes blank savers. Get her out and get her back. It's absolutely instant. As soon as you hit the water now. I released that doggy, put my other bait out. Went to peel another crab. And we're away again. Not a bad fish, maybe 4 or 5 pound. Beautiful, absolutely fantastic fishing. That was on the crab and squid again. Get this one back, put another bait out.
Can't get that straight. That was a sexy one, actually.
Slack line. Tons of slack line. Tons. Absolutely tons of slack, that one. Must have swam in 40, 50 yards, that one. Beautiful bend in the rod. Fantastic. That was in there probably 3-4 minutes. And my line was dropped on the beach. Great fishing, fantastic. Everywhere you look, there's fish coming in. Here she comes. That was just a pup, that one. I don't know whether you've seen it on the footage there, it was only a couple of pounds, so I just unhooked it at the water's edge. And there I go. I'll show you now how I bait crab and squid bait up. So I'll show you that now, and then we'll get it fired back out. Right then, crab and squid bait for hounds. Start with your live crab. These are only small crab as well. And the rock I had, so they're a bit hard to peel. Obviously, most of you will know how to do this anyway, but for the lads who don't, this is for you guys and lasses. Start by peeling the legs off and claws. I then push the sides in, and then I push where just above its pocket. That's where I get my nail under, and I peel that off first. So you peel all that off first, where its pocket is. Like I say, these are really hard. They're not quite ready yet, but needs must. If anyone is planned on sessions on the hounds over the next week, Jay down at Zulker Sport in Hartlepool, Edland, Northgate is getting some fantastic Devon peeler crab in. Really, really good crab. So get in touch with the lads at the shop and they'll sort you out with some good crab. So after you've done that, I've peeled that off. Say it's a bit rough. Peel that off, peel the pocket off. I flick the sides off and I peel the back off. That's the back off. Okay. Then I pull them side bits off and I pull its mouth out. Now, sometimes I will peel the hard shell in from in the lungs out as well, but for hounds I leave it in. There's no need to. There's no need to be too prim and proper with the hounds. They eat hardbacks anyway. So then there's me one hook. I whip the crab on. No need for tons of elastic, just enough to hold it on. Say small crab, it's enough for that. So there's the crab on the hook. Then I've got some of these absolutely great squid. Look at them. Fantastic. I get them off my mate on the prawn boat, so thank you very much. I put that alongside the crab, as so. I just whip that alongside. I see people all the time pulling the squid's head off and pulling its guts out before they put it on. You're pulling the best bit out. Leave it all on. Leave it all on. One of my father's best baits when I was growing up there, fishing for cod especially, live blacks and a squid head on. Crazy people who pull them off, and that's the finished bait. I always leave the head off, hanging off, but there it is. That size squid there, perfect for this fishing. Really good. Sometimes you buy them, they're too big. Pen looks down, the little 1/0 chin up. There's the finished bait. Look at that. Fantastic. Let's get it out. That didn't take long. That's squid and crab bait. Didn't take long at all. Have a cracking hound that. Went off like a train. Fantastic. Crab and squid doing the business. And the weathers came good again. Bonus. Brilliant. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. You'd think you were fishing in a lake. It's that still. Absolutely perfect conditions. Beautiful night. Loads of fish. I think I've had about 16, 17 hounds now in that doggy. But honest, it's been absolutely hectic. Since the first chuck, I've had a fish every cast, barring the first cast. All day. And the rod's been absolutely beautiful. Perfect for this type of fishing. Absolutely spot on. There's another fish coming in. He's had plenty, the lad near us. Craig and Chrissy have had plenty there. There's a fish up and down. There's a bite. Right guys, that's the end of the session now. Slowed down slightly at the end, but what a session it's been. Absolutely fantastic. I think it ended up with 17 hounds. That big one was the best one. Quite a few around the 6-7 pound mark. Quite a few pups mixed in. But what a session. 17 hounds and 2 dogfish. I think I only had 2 casts where I didn't bring a fish in. Unbelievable. Look at the conditions. Look at that. Fantastic. So I'll thank you all for watching. It's appreciated with the support. Please like and subscribe and share away if you like what you see. And there'll be more to come. Thank you very much, and tight lines.